hear a crack. You get to the top of the stairs, and as you're walking out on the stage, pieces of your suit are falling off. I saw that happen to this one girl. She was damn near in tears, and I felt so sorry for her. All because she didn't take out the extra time to properly anchor her suit. Yeah, it's such an important step. And it was a real pretty cosplay too, real pretty. And I honestly think that if she would have took out that extra time on her armor suit to make sure it was all anchored, she would have placed. She really would have placed. But it was like when those pieces started falling off, and you look at the judges' faces, they all like shocked and like just took all of sadness hit everybody. It was like, no, we can't have you win seeing parts fall off like that. Hey, Spoon. Ooh, um, I know when I built my Dragon Flagon costume, and I had lights in the legs and stuff. I didn't bind one of the hooks just right like I should have. I thought I did. So occasionally that one light will pop out, but having a whole suit fall apart, never. But even still, having that one light apart, that was embarrassing. you know. So you want to make sure you take your time and you properly lock down your shit. You know, will save you a whole lot of embarrassment.
Oh, God.
You know what? I'm still busy yip yapping. I did not do what I said I was going to do. Oh, good lord. Instead of me gluing this on the inside, I'll glue it on the top. So now it's going to give it an extra inch of height. Oh, I could split this in half and slide that in between there so it'll actually fit inside there. I could do that. And then, of course, do the same trick on the inside of there. Do that. Which I think I will do. Okay, so let's see which piece is longer. Hey Bear, how you doing, brother? Yeah. So, AL, it's okay to make a mistake. I was telling one cosplayer in say a cat stream the other day because he was kind of worried, and I told him, I said, you know what? I was like, every single mistake you make is a step towards greatness. Every step, because you learn from it. You learn what not to do. You learn what works for you. You know, and then your skill set goes up. So mistakes are okay. And then when you think about it, mistakes are required. Because if you don't fuck up, how you gonna get better? This whole suit, man, maybe 10 pounds, maybe. Um, does not look even. Oh, it is even. It's an inch and inch. Okay. Um, but yeah, yeah, it'd be about 10 pounds. Now in the gun arm, that might run about 5 pounds itself. Maybe a little bit less because I'm going to take an old handheld drill, power drill, that really it no longer chucks up, but it still spins and it's wireless. So I'm gonna probably use that as my motor because the end of the gun, the barrel part, it actually spins. So I'll be using it to help power that. Ah, that'd be a cool suit. Yep, I can't sing, but if I could, I would sing that song for you real quick. I can go a little bit thinner with this. Jay Reen just said thanks. Now that song is stuck in her head. Everybody. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna have to take my Dremel and Dremel down this side on an angle just a little bit so that it will the foam will fit better across both pieces, basically. Oh, nice. If I remember properly, all of the armors in Warframe are pretty thin. So I would definitely say work with maybe 3 millimeter to 6 millimeter thickness on your foams. Don't go to a half an inch, except maybe when you're doing weapons or the helmet, because that can be thicker. I would definitely say you want to wear a bodysuit, and then you go ahead with some contact cement, and you attach a piece to the bodysuit via that cement. That way, you'll still get a good range of motion, and you'll have the different levels, that the character shows in the game, and be good to go. That's the best thing I can say do. A lot of people will kind of just airbrush the entire suit on the bodysuit, which can be done. But my only problem is when you do that, it does not look as good as it would have if you actually had pieces formed on top so you can see the different levels, so you can see the depth in that suit. So I would definitely say if you can, do that. Get the bodysuit and get the pieces of foam and glue them on the sections. That'd be the best thing you could possibly do. And if you're not sure how to glue it on, um, You want to build yourself a duct tape dress form for sure. Um, I would almost say cover it in like a saran wrap almost, because it has a non-stick surface to it. So that way, when you're gluing stuff to it, it's not going to bond to your dress form. If you be able to pull it off, then you just simply pull out the paper on the back side. Oh, cool, cool. That is a fun game. I have played it. Um, in my opinion, well, I don't know now, but before, um, it has a better storyline than Destiny. Way better than Destiny. I don't know now. I heard they're trying to get back to more story in Destiny. Don't know if they did, but yeah, storyline in Warframe is for the type of game it is pretty awesome. You wouldn't think in the FPS it has such a deep, storyline to it. I was pleasantly shocked. Okay, let's go ahead and get this bad boy glued in place. Pretty much going down one side first, and then I'll go ahead and glue the other side. Two reasons: one, I want to be able to control how this goes in, and two, I don't want to burn the shit out of myself by accident. Hey, painkiller. Right now, I am working on the chest piece of my Calibretto cosplay. Right here, you're looking at the ab section that I already built and took care of. The next piece I started working on is the front part. Oops, the front part of the chest, which is there. I still got work to do on that. Well, I went ahead and sanded this down a little bit, taking the peak out of it. It's going to sit like this, basically. So I'm pretty happy about how that came out. But right now, I'm working on the wedges because the way the character is, the way the suit is built, the torso armor, it doesn't just sit on my shoulders. This damn thing goes up on an angle like that, actually higher than my head. So I'm building these so I can attach this to the underside of the armor, so that way it'll mimic that same rise. And the reason why I'm taking these extra steps is because I want to make sure everything stays secure. I don't want anything to buckle, you know, on me. I want it all to still look good and be solid and stuff.